Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I wanted to share my experience the first time going to Simon Says Create 2023 in Columbus, Ohio. If you're not familiar, Simon Says Stamp is a really big online influence, or store I should say, online store and influence of craft supplies in the United States. And they are based out of Columbus, Ohio. So this convention was created by them. So how it works is Simon Says Stamp is the umbrella corporation. They buy wholesale all of these other companies. So Kitchen Sink Stamps, Concord and Knife. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff I bought. And then you get to go and buy it for them. So it's like they set up a store. And we went on behalf of Kitchen Sink Stamps as the design team members to help do the make and take. So we weren't there selling for Kitchen Sink Stamps. We were demonstrating for Kitchen Sink Stamps. So it's a little different than some of the other stamp shows I go to. The other stamp shows that I've gone to are we're there demonstrating and helping to sell for the company we're there for, like Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, Effie at the Ton, whatever it is. If you see those, they are individual owners selling their individual products. This store is a little different because Simon Says Stamp owns all the product. And so you could go around to every table and do a make and take. You could go around and buy whatever you wanted, put it in your basket, and then go check out. And if they didn't have what you wanted, they had a kiosk where you could go and basically order it, and they sent a runner down to the warehouse to pick it up and bring it back to you, which was amazing. So on that term, it was cool because there was a lot of influencers there. We got to meet a lot of owners, but I think it was a lot more easier as a consumer and a retailer because we didn't have to worry about taking money. We didn't have to worry about people, walking with our stuff to another booth, which happens a lot. So we didn't have to worry about any of that. All we had to do was do make and takes, which I think was very professionally done. You're going to see that as I talk through this. It was just so awesome to meet the people behind this. Heidi, what a class act, businesswoman, CEO. I have a newfound respect for her. Getting to meet her, getting to see this all in action. Very professional, very well done, very organized. We had name tags so everybody knew who we were. And then Maria ordered us these Kitchen Sink Stamps aprons, which came in handy because then everybody knew which company we were. I put our names on there, but that was a great idea to have those. We had matching shirts on every day so everybody knew which booth we were in. Heidi had people everywhere. So she had people helping restock the shelves. She had people directing. It was very, very crowded. I think that they kind of measured based on 2019 numbers and far exceeded that. It was really cool. I felt like a crafter who went to my own crafting Toys R Us. So Thursday we got there, and Thursday night from 6 to 8 was like family make and takes so that the employees and the families could do their shopping, do their make and takes, which was really cool. And then Saturday all day, Sunday all day from 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, we just ran. We just did make and takes. And I wish I had done some shopping on Thursday, but now that I know how busy this show is, I would definitely do my shopping on Thursday. Or if I'm taking classes, do your shopping first thing in the morning, Friday or Saturday, because it was just so amazing, so busy. And I'm going to share with you guys what I bought. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone who came up to Tracy and Maria and I and said, I've tried Kitchen Sink Stamps. I like them. Or, I've never heard of this before. Let me try it. Let me see what it's like. It was an awesome experience meeting the subscribers. I got to meet all of the influencers I wanted to meet. Yes, I did get to meet Jennifer McGuire. I did not bother her with a picture. She kind of has anxiety with these social situations, so I didn't want to make it awkward, but I did get a picture with Christina Warner, Heidi, Maria, of course, Tracy, of course, Jeff Lindbergh came to our table, which was cool. Kathy Rakusin, who I totally screwed up, you guys. I called her Kathy Zilski. I'm filming like the make and take, and she goes, I'm not Kathy Zilski. I'm Kathy Rakusin. And I knew that, but I didn't know that. Like, I knew she was Kathy, but I mixed up her last name. I was mortified, you guys. I was so mortified. Kathy, if you're watching this, I'm really, really sorry. I'm so sorry. But she's the coloring queen. She does the 30-day coloring challenge and things like that. Her channel is The Daily Marker if you want to go check it out. All right, stop talking. So I did not buy a lot of stuff. I had a list of things I wanted to get, and I didn't. But if you go back and watch Tracy's channel, she shows the make and take we did. So on the first day, I don't have it in front of me. The first day was the bear and the balloon. I do have it in front of me. So the make and takes took a little bit of time. We gave you a packet like this. And on the very first night, we were like, okay, you're going to stamp out the bear. You're going to stamp out the balloon. Here is the bear. Here's the balloon. It was a single balloon. And you're going to stamp your sentiment. And then you're going to move on with your day. And it was great the very first night because it was not super busy, right? Friday, it got so busy that this make and take takes about 10 minutes, okay? 7 to 8 minutes it takes. That I said, okay, people are literally standing in line for an hour, 2 hours to get into the table. And we only had 3 chairs where people could sit. So I took the make and take and I started giving people numbers. So I would give you one of these and I would say, okay, your number, whatever, 10. Come back in about half an hour, and see where we are. So this gave people an opportunity to shop. And then they would come back with their number and we would say, okay, sit down, you're next. And that really worked for us because then people were not waiting for hours to get in line. And then the second day, we started that right off the bat. We gave everybody numbers. And the second day, we changed the make and take. So the make and take of the second day was supposed to be... It was supposed to be this. It was supposed to be the iris, the butterfly, and the sentiment. But it was taking a really long time to stamp out the iris, the bud, the leaves, the butterfly, and the sentiment. So we told people, you have a choice. You can either do the iris by itself, or you can do the butterfly. And we did the big butterfly by itself. And then you can add a sentiment. And so we had a fast pass line because if you did the butterfly, you were done in 5 minutes. It was 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. You were done. You got to move along. The iris is basically you have to stamp the flower and the stem and the leaves. So it was a little longer. So those are the folks that kind of took their number and went shopping for an hour and then came back. And it went so much better. So Maria and Tracy were doing most of the make and takes. I was kind of... watching the floor, giving out numbers, answering questions about the stamps and the products because there was a big rack there and it was covered all the way around. And so, like, these are the stamps that the inks that we use. So I would show people where the inks were that we used, the paper that we used. It was all Simon Says stamp products, which was really cool. So I could say, here's the stamps, here's the paper, here's the inks. It was really, really great. And I got to tell you, the first night they probably did 20 to 30 make and takes on Thursday. Friday, I know I started counting at 11 and we did over 100 make and takes. So I'm guessing they did 120 to 130 on Friday. So that's 150. And on Saturday, we had 200. We had 200 of these when we started. We sold out Saturday. The show closed at 6. Heidi's team told us to start closing down our tables at 5:30 and cleaning up. We ran out around 5 o'clock. So they did 200. So those girls did 350 make and takes over the weekend. So if you're one of the people that got to do one, that's great. It was awesome. It was a really good time. Okay. I don't have a lot to show in my haul, so let me show it. And I will put the links for these companies down below. Amazing companies. All right, so Trinity Stamps, lovely girls. If you have not seen Carrie Stamps, check her out on YouTube. Amazing influencer. But this was I love this. These 2 big birthdays caught my eye, right? I didn't even bother to look to see if they have dies. Like I said, I was speed shopping. We didn't even get to eat, you guys. I was supposed to be on a 15-minute go eat something break. I went shopping instead and tried to get what I could get while I could. So this is Trinity Stamps. A lot of fun birthday, but I really like these two big birthday sentiments. Pink and Main was right next to us. I was so jealous to see all of the pink minks on the table. Mine is en route. It will be here soon. Tracy picked one up at the show. They sold out right away. But they had, if you watch my Pink and Main video, and a lot of you guys couldn't get the Tim Holtz butterfly embosslet. So this is an emboss and cut butterfly. And what they were doing was foiling the toner sheets and then embossing and cutting it. So love the butterflies, love the idea. I couldn't help it. I got more of the color blend papers. So you guys know I love that. I got some Simon Says Stamp products. So these are designed like people by Christina Warner. There are a whole bunch of different designers for Simon Says Stamp. And Simon Says Stamp was selling their own product there. So this is a happy birthday die. I really liked how large it was and the font. Then I got these foil and cut dragonflies. So I just, again, speed shopping, saw something, went, oh, okay, got it. I like that. Let's try it. I don't even know what this looks like in terms of cut. If it's a die or if it's all one piece. Oh, man, I didn't want to do that. We got to meet Jennifer Sang, Star Patrick, Kathy, Lois, so many of you guys. Jamie came up to us and said, okay, so this is cool. Foil cut, all one piece. I like that. I look forward to using this and showing you guys. It's the perfect size too, what that's going to look like. And then here's a embossing folder and die. And this is a pretty, almost looks like a daffodil. It is called Dandy Floral. But this is a embossing folder and cut. That's going to be cool. Paper Tray ink, you guys know I love them. I got another birthday sentiment. Can you tell that I make a lot of birthday cards? And if you ever want a birthday card from Tracy or I, just email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. We'll send you a birthday card. I can't get these out. Okay, here we go. These are high quality photopolymer stamps. It's called Birthday Your Way. And I liked this grungy one. It kind of reminded me of very masculine, but they have some scripty ones, some thicker ones. So really fun. There's a lot in here. Oh, this is cool. There's a lot in here for birthday sentiment. So it's just happy birthday to you. You're amazing. So sorry I'm late from all of us. Wonderful friend. But it's just a bunch of birthdays. Okay, so got that one from Paper Tray Ink. And then I got their Ornate Swirls hot foil plates. A lot of companies getting into hot foiling, which was cool. This, I think, is one of their newer releases. And I thought this would look cool all year round. Although it has some little flowers on there, you could do this in the fall and the winter too. So I will be playing with that, of course. Then I got some little sequins from, or not sequins, sprinkles from Pretty Pink Posh. Looks like birthday sprinkles. We'll be playing with that. I got some of the new stencil butters before they sold out. So Stencil Butter came out with some new pastel colors. So these are very light. Pink Lemonade, Summer Sky. I will definitely be ordering the rest of those. And then I got some Simon Says Stamp mini ink cubes. So I wanted to see, these ink cubes are foam, so our ink pads are foam, so very similar to Catherine Pooler, but these are a square ink pad where Catherine Pooler's are oval, and I think these foams are a little lower, so if you're somebody who has a problem with the foam being too high and too inky, these are slightly lower than Catherine Pooler's, but I like these in terms of, you know, just getting a different colors from what I already have, although I do have all the CPs, so. And this was their little mini, I like these for my Langer stamps, set of pinks, I think. I don't know what the name of this is, but it's a whole bunch of set of pinks. And I wanted to see if these were foam or felt. Oh, you guys, they're foam too. I didn't know that. This makes me very happy. Foam minis. Okay, this makes me very, very happy. I'm telling you, I was like a kid in a candy store there. Okay, that's great. I'm very happy to see that. So foam pads. And then, a lot of my influencer friends were on the Concord and Ninth release, and Concord and Ninth released some new inks and papers. So I bought these to try out. I opened one of them, and it is also a foam pad. In fact, very similar to the Simon Says stamp Positively. In fact, I think it's the same manufacturer. Because the foam pads, yeah, I think it's the same manufacturer. But it's also the same spongy pad, you guys, not the felt ink pad. So this makes me happy. And I just want to remind you guys that your inks, I know this is going to sound so silly. Your ink pads don't have eyeballs, okay? So you can use this ink with this ink with this ink. You paid for it, use it. Don't ever feel like you're obligated to only use one ink company. I like foam ink pads, so I try to use those the most. And you will see me mix and match Catherine Pooler, Concord and Ninth, Simon Says Positively Ink, because they're all foam pads. Buy the colors you like. You'll notice that I bought these bright kind of colors because I like the colors, right? I did get the greens in a couple different colors because I wanted to see how they would kind of layer, but it doesn't matter. You spent the money. They all work together well. It's not like one stamp and ink is going to say, I don't like you, and not play well together. So keep that in mind. Don't ever feel obligated to say, I have to only use one brand of company. Spread your wings, try other companies. Again, I said I have all the Catherine Poolers, but I wanted to try these other companies and see how I like them. And so far, I've been very impressed with some of these other ones. So, I bought a couple more to try out. And if you don't like them, give them away, sell them, share with your friends. And then I think the last thing I got was this Concord and Ninth cardstock. This has 48 sheets, one of each of their colors, so I could try it out, see what I like, and it was $36. But, if anything, I can use it for, here is their colors, use it for, matting cards and stuff. I also wanted to try to hot foil. Now, there was a ton of things I didn't get. I went over to Gina K's thing. It sold out, like, a lot of the stuff that I wanted right away. She was amazing, by the way. Love you, Gina. Everybody said she was super nice. She really is super nice. She's very, very, very nice. Florette from Ink on 3 was next to us. Also super amazing. She was there with her cousin Roberta. So I tried to film videos really quick when I could, like on a little lunch break. I posted those. I think I have one more to post, which was the Gina K Make and Take. Gina K has these, I didn't know if you guys knew, because I didn't know, masking papers. I think that mine are packed. But I've used Gina K Masking Mat. Just switched over to this. You guys, for layering stamps, and I'll probably do a video, this doesn't bleed through. And when we do layering stamps, we are adding bunch of layers. The Inka Dinka Doo stamp masking paper, it bleeds through. This paper also has kind of almost like a plasticky feel to it. So it's very easy to cut and die cut through if you're using it through your die cutting machine. But this paper does not bleed through. So this is the new masking through Gina K and ThermoWeb. I will say, but she has strips now. Like, it's pre-cut into strips. The things they were doing with them, really cool. I will post that video. But I wanted to also thank you guys. I am at 29,000 subscribers. So because I am at 29,000 subscribers, I will be giving away some prizes. So I have gift certificates for Gina K, Spellbinders, Kitchen Sink Stamps is going to be donating a gift certificate, which I'm totally in awe. So if you want to win a prize or a gift certificate from me, comment down below how long you think you've been a subscriber and what are the things you like most about my channel. Is it, you know, the foil? I had so many people come up and say that they pulled their minks out of the closet because of me, or they you know, got a handle on their glimmer or whatever. So is it the foiling videos? Is it Stamp Wars? Is it my honesty, which has gotten me into some trouble? I'm going to work on that. Is it, you know, my friends that I hang out with? Is it that you get to meet some owners of these companies? So let me know down in the comments below if you would like to win a prize from me. And yes, international is eligible. What do you like about my channel? How long have you been a subscriber? What do you like about my channel? And if you're not already, please go over and click the follow button on Instagram. My Instagram handle is NancyStamps15. And I would really appreciate that. Simon Says Stamp also gave us the stamping pads to take home. These were on the desk. We got to take these home, and they gave us these little paws, which are nice because it will hold your ink pad when you're stamping. You can put your inky brushes and daubers on here. You can put your heat tools on here. So a lot of fun things. Go check out their website. I will put the link down below for you guys. Again, newfound, really for me, very eye-opening on what an amazing businesswoman Heidi is, and how extremely organized and well put together this show was. If you get a chance next year, definitely recommend it. I met some wonderful people that also gave me cards. So this was from Cricket. Thank you, Cricket. She was very sweet. She had a beautiful apron on that she made, and it was double-sided. So thank you, Cricket. This card was from Linda. We got our pictures done with Linda. Beautiful Linda. Love it. And then I think, oh, this was the make and take I made at the Doodlebug stand. And of course, I put Leah's name on it. All right, if you didn't check out the other videos, give it a thumbs up. This is the video to comment on how long have you been watching my channel? What do you like about my channel? Maybe you like the hauls. Maybe you like the shows I go to. I would like to know down below, and I will pick some random winners for some random prizes for you guys helping me get to 29,000. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe and comment, and I could pick your name. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.